everyone, I am here today with another Shein Keep or Return video. It's been a few months since I've purchased any sort of clothing, but I started feeling the urge for a few new pieces in my wardrobe towards the end of the summer. I've noticed that the pandemic has really changed my style, I guess. I am much more casual now. I think I've only worn heels once, maybe twice in the past 2 years, and I've started noticing that I wear pretty much the same outfits every single day, the majority of which being shorts or tights. I wanted a few little staples and basics to add to my collection. I am going to show you everything I bought, let you know what I plan to return, and this is going to be a two-part video because I actually placed 2 orders. The second order has yet to arrive. I just placed it very recently. So I'm going to film all of the clips for this first order, and then when the second order comes in, I'll append that to this video. Let's go ahead and get started with the first item, and that is the item I'm wearing today. A very simple, boxy, basic t-shirt. This t-shirt though is amazing. I've already worn it a few times. Basic t-shirt fabric, but it feels a little bit softer and I feel like it's a little bit less structured than other boxy t-shirts that I have in my collection. This one is a great size. It covers my butt. I also bought this t-shirt in black, and I really like the black one as well. The black one feels a little bit more structured than the gray one. It's not the same in terms of the way the fabric feels. Maybe the weight is a little bit different. So this one I feel is slightly more boxy, but still not as stiff and boxy as some of my other oversized t-shirts. I've worn the black one once and I really like it. I feel like I'm going to get a lot of wear out of these t-shirts. I did also buy a third t-shirt, and it's in this light gray, or this heather gray as you can see. And this one I am going to return. This has a similar feel as the black t-shirt, so it is a little bit more boxy, doesn't drape as nicely as this one, which is my current favorite. The reason I'm returning this one is because I feel like stains will show very quickly on this t-shirt. If I sweat, the sweat stains will be very prominent. Overall, I don't feel like I will get as much wear out of this color. I also have a lot in this heather gray color. Next up, I want to talk about biker shorts. I did purchase 2 pairs of biker shorts. They're both reviewed very well. This pair here is a smooth fabric. It feels kind of like a swimsuit material, and these are super duper comfortable. They're tight but not too tight. I've already worn these with oversized t-shirts, but I also plan to wear them under skirts and dresses. The other pair of biker shorts I got are kind of a similar material. They're not as soft as the other ones that I showed you, and they also have a ribbing to them. So they've got little lines on them. These are a little bit tighter. They're harder to put on, so I feel like if I were in a rush and I was trying to put them on really quickly, I might rip some of the seams. And they're also not as comfortable on because they're a little bit tighter. That being said, I do feel more like sucked in when I'm wearing these. In terms of comfort and overall preference, I do love the first pair that I showed you, and I am going to be returning these ones. I purchased this oversized long sleeve top in this heather gray color. I really do love this color. The thing that's a little bit different and unique about this top is that it is a cold shoulder top, so there is a cutout in the sleeve in the shoulder region. I actually do really like this top. It's comfortable on, I think it's flattering, it's cute, a little bit different, but I don't see myself wearing it all that much, and I have other heather gray tops in my collection already, as I mentioned. So while I do really like this top, I'm going to be returning this one as well because I can just see myself keeping it and having it sit in my closet. I'm wanting to add a little bit more casual color back into my wardrobe, and you wouldn't know it by this order, but I did purchase one thing that is colorful, and this green is one of my favorite jewel tones. I just think it is gorgeous. So I decided to try out this little ruffle shirt, but to be quite honest, my style has completely changed now. I would have loved this top when I was working full-time in an office environment. Paired with my little accordion skirt, it's just really, really cute, even though the armholes are a little bit big on this top. But now wearing this top just doesn't feel like me anymore. So for that reason, I am going to return it, but it is really, really cute for the office. This next top is the only one I bought that didn't have any reviews. It's a little bit risky to do that, but I have had moderate success on Shein when I've purchased things that don't have any reviews. This top, however, when I opened it up, I knew right away that it was not what I had in mind. It is this oversized dress shirt type thing that is drapey and covers the butt. I thought this would be great as like a little cover up if I'm wearing shorts and a little tank top just to throw on top to give myself a bit more coverage. In real life, the fabric doesn't really appeal to me. It's kind of like this soft crepey fabric. It feels really nice, but there's a lot of kind of like built-in wrinkling, and it's a little bit shinier than I thought it would be. It reminds me a lot of a pajama top, which I don't mind at all, but it's a bit too pajama-like for me. I'm not a fan of the sleeves or the fabric, or overall the way it looks just wasn't what I had in mind. This next item is my favorite item from the order, and it is this black denim jacket. It is exactly what I wanted. I have a kind of like medium wash blue denim jacket that I got from Yes Style ages ago. I wear it all the time. It's like the perfect size and shape for me. That jacket has some really nice internal pockets where I can put my phone and my keys and such. Just super convenient, comfortable, and goes with everything. I wanted to try a black one as well because sometimes I don't want to wear blue denim. I want something a little bit more, I guess, like under the radar in terms of denim. I did take out my measuring tape to measure my blue jacket, and this one seemed very similar, if not a little bit bigger. So I decided to go for it, and I really, really love it. I love that it has those internal pockets as well, where I can keep my phone and my keys. Such an awesome jacket. I really, really love it, and I see myself getting a lot of wear out of this. The last two clothing items I'm going to talk about in this video are these two shackets. And as of the time I'm recording this video, I am still undecided about these. They're boxy, oversized shirt jackets that are a little bit drapey, but still have a lot of nice structure to them. The only thing that I'm iffy about with these shackets are the giant pockets on the front here on the chest. I wish they had slightly smaller chest pockets and also some pockets on the side, similar to another shacket that I have that was a hand-me-down from my husband. That shacket though is a dark navy plaid pattern, and I was hoping for something plain and lighter in color for my wardrobe, which I did achieve with these two items. This one is a beautiful heather gray, and this one is a really flattering oatmeal color that's called apricot on the Shein website. They're not exactly what I was looking for, and so I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them at this point in time because I just don't know if I'm going to reach for them enough. I'm gonna think about it for a little bit longer, and I'll update you when I do the second portion of my keep or return with my second order. The last two items that I want to show you from Shein are just little miscellaneous items. These are little bunny stickers that I picked up just like on impulse. They were very inexpensive, under $2, and there are 50 different little rabbit stickers. So I am pretty pleased that I got these, even though they were like a random thing that I definitely did not need. The other item was a little freebie that I got from Shein for placing this order, and it is this really cute little pencil case. It's got that really beautiful AB effect, and it's got a really nice wide pull tab, so I am actually really in love with this. For my second order, I contemplated getting another one of these, but I ended up choosing something else instead. That is it for my first order from Shein, and now through the magic of pre-recorded video, I'm going to jump right into my second order from Shein. Hey everyone, it has been a couple of weeks and I am back with part 2 of my Shein keep or return video. Before we get into the new items, I wanted to mention that I did end up returning both of those shackets that I showed. I probably would have worn these if I had kept them, but I didn't love them that much, so I decided to send them back. Let's move on to the items from this particular order. The first item item I want to talk about are these biker shorts, and I did end up buying another pair because I wore the first pair so many times since I got them. I really love them. They're so comfortable, very versatile. The other item I bought again are these oversized t-shirts. I'm wearing one of them right now, and it's in kind of like this denim blue color. It's very soft and drapey, kind of like the perfect oversized t-shirt for me. Of course, I will be keeping the one that I'm wearing right now, but in addition to this denim blue, I also got this really pretty teal color, which I will also be keeping. Two other colors that I selected, however, I will be returning. One is this sort of like pink color, I guess you would call it, pinky gray. It is quite a pretty color, and the t-shirt feels really nice on, similarly soft and drapey, but there's just something about the color that I feel isn't that much to my liking, even though I really do love pink. So because I'm on the fence about it, I don't know if I'm going to reach for it that often, and for that reason, I'm going to be returning this one. The other shade I'll be returning is this burnt orange color, and it's a really pretty color on its own, but I just don't feel like it's something I would reach for. This t-shirt is also a little bit different from the others. The shape is exactly the same, but the material is a little bit thicker and also a little bit more stiff, so it's not as soft and drapey as the other ones. I'm not super in love with it, so I will be returning it. Next, I want to talk about some cozy fall sweaters. These sweaters are in the same style as my favorite cropped turtleneck sweater from Shein. I currently have two shades of that sweater. I've got a light blue one, which was the first one that I bought, and I like that one so much that I bought the black one as well. I've added to my collection this camel color and this gray color. I love both of these, and I've actually worn both of them already. I purchased this black cardigan, and I do really like the overall shape and style of it, but I am going to return it because it's not exactly what I wanted in terms of the front part of the sweater. I don't feel like it sits well on me, and I feel like the hem looks a bit strange. So for that reason, I am going to be returning it, but otherwise this is a great little cardigan. It comes in tons of colors on Shein. Next up, I bought a couple of pairs of high-waisted jeans. I bought two different washes. This one that I'm showing now is kind of like a darker medium wash. I did use my measuring tape to make sure I would fit into the jeans, and they do indeed fit, but they're a little bit tight and I don't feel like they're that flattering on me. They also have very little stretch, so because of the way I'm shaped, they're a little bit looser in the waist area and very tight in the thigh and hip area. They're just not the most comfortable, so I am going to return them. This is the other wash that I selected. I guess you would call this a light to medium wash. Out of the two, I definitely prefer the darker one, but in terms of fit, they are both pretty much exactly the same. The last two items I purchased are kind of like variations of the same thing. I bought them with the intention to only keep one. So for this particular shawl that I picked up, they are different items, and they are quite different, even though you'll see in the modeling shots that they look very similar. Both of these are, I guess you could describe them as black and gray color block shawls. This one that I'm holding up now does have a little bit of navy blue in it, and this is the one that I'm going to be returning. Not because of the colorway or anything about the way it looks, but this is more about the way this item feels and also the scent that is coming off of this item. So some of the items from Shein do arrive with kind of like a chemical scent to them, and this one definitely does have that. The other thing about this item though is that it's not as soft as the one I'm going to show you next. In the grand scheme of things, it is still quite soft, but it's a little bit more scratchy and a little bit more stiff. The one that I am choosing to keep is this one here, and the pattern is a little bit different, although when I'm wearing it, it looks very similar to the other one. This one does not have a scent, which is wonderful, and it also feels really soft. It feels like something I've had in my collection, worn for years, and it's just super comfortable on, very drapey, and I see myself wearing this quite a bit. That is it for all of the clothing items in this keep or return. I also wanted to show you one last item, which was this little freebie that I selected to go with my order. This is the Sheen Travel Kit. It's a little set of plastic bottles that you can put shampoo and whatnot in. It's not something that I really need, but I wanted to choose something that I would potentially use. In hindsight, I probably should have chosen another one of those pouches, that like holographic AB effect pouch that I showed in the first portion of this video. I love that pouch and I've already used it. The last thing I'll mention before I go is that I have completed the returns from my first order and it was very quick and easy. Previously in Canada, you had to pay $1.99 as a return guarantee, but they've taken that away and now the first return is free for everyone in Canada, which is great. They do have a shipping guarantee, so don't get confused with that. The shipping guarantee is something else. That is it for this SHEIN Keep or Return video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have any questions for me, please leave them down below and I will do my best to answer. I will see you very soon in my next video. Until then, please take care and bye for now.